Hello again, everyone. This is Louis Setti speaking as the Blue Ridge Reporter, Wednesday, March 14th, 2012, regarding two major financial players who have hired well-known criminal defense attorneys regarding their financial dealings at some of Wall Street's largest companies. One is a man named John Corzine, former co-chairman, so to speak, of Goldman Sachs, a former governor of New Jersey, former United States senator, and most recently head of a firm that dealt in some of the securities, so to speak, issued by the government of Greece. Corzine, as you might recall, is the New Jersey governor who saw fit to ride in a car being driven by a New Jersey state trooper on the New Jersey Turnpike, well in excess of the speed limit, to attend this critical meeting with some young black women who had been the subject of derogatory statements made by a New York City disc jockey. For this purpose, Corzine sat in the car, effectively authorizing, if not explicitly authorizing, the state trooper to grossly exceed the speed limit, which jeopardized all the drivers around him, and which resulted, in fact, in a very serious accident involving Corzine, who was injured and I think still demonstrates some residual effects of those injuries in the way that he walks. This was the mentality of the governor of New Jersey, former United States senator, former CEO of Goldman Sachs, former chief executive officer of another Wall Street firm. Corzine has retained a criminal defense attorney regarding his financial dealings with this company, which he most recently headed, involving some $633 million that wound up in either the company's accounts and not in the proper accounts for its customers, or somehow got mishandled and mixed into the general accounts of the firm, and there is now an investigation underway about how that happened to come to pass. By the way, I can tell you, I used to practice law years ago. I was a little two-room lawyer, but we had to handle trust accounts, and you had to account for every penny, and we accounted for any penny. And I was randomly audited, and what did the auditor find? Nothing. He complimented me on the books were kept so well for the credit of my secretary, now deceased. But he nevertheless gave me a little itty-bitty detrimental statements. He said, I have to find something. That's what regulators do. They got to justify their existence. But how can you run a major firm and then can't account properly for the whereabouts of some $633 million belonging to your clients? So you hire a criminal defense attorney. There's another gentleman named Bankfein, I believe. He is the current chairman of Goldman Sachs. And Mr. Bankfein has also hired a criminal defense firm, one of the firms in Washington, D.C., that has been involved with criminal litigation regarding other high-profile executives. And the man's name, who is the chairman of Goldman Sachs, is Llyod and he's retained a Reed Weingarten of Washington, D.C. Now, neither Corzine nor Bankfein have been charged with any criminal wrongdoing. There are no allegations that have been made, but these astute gentlemen have seen fit to retain these very expensive and experienced criminal defense attorneys regarding investigations into their business dealings on Wall Street. This is Louis Setti speaking, the Blue Ridge Reporter. Be careful out there. It's dangerous.